Greetings, Internet! Before we start today's video, which is going to be a commentary type thingy, it's going to be a commentary. I'm sorry, I always watch my screen instead of into the camera, which what should we do? But before we start off this video, I want to start off with a little story. I already mentioned in another video that I went to Gamescom last year and I won some SteelSeries hardware and got it signed from famous Heroes of Newerth players and BreakyCBK and Phil the Thrill. And this is it. This is my SteelSeries hardware which I got. Obviously, as you can see, I think this is Magic's and this is Honey, and here we have BreakyCBK and Phil the Thrill. Amazing, right? That's my hardware. In the background you can hear something which I'm going to show you. This is the game I played to well, to win this. It's a 2v2. And we are playing against Magic's and Honey, and I'm playing Succubus, and Dr. Rain is playing some random corrupted disciple. It was, let me quickly tell you the story behind this game. At Gamescom we had that there was this Heroes of Newerth booth, and we were like, yeah, Heroes of Newerth, yeah, Heroes of Newerth. By the way, the cat is... You guys like the cat, let me quickly get the cat. Cat. Anyways, yeah. I already mentioned how big he is. Huh? He's a huge cat. Just take a look at him. Ah, gigantic, huge thing, and he's really evil. He's a mean cat. Doesn't like he doesn't like it if I put him on my lap. He doesn't. But well, sometimes he does, but usually he doesn't. So, anyways. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of cat because you guys like cats. I think everybody likes cat and likes cats, so I thought I would give you some cat. But yeah, the story behind this game is pretty simple. There was this Heroes of Newerth booth, and Honey and Magic's were playing, and then BreakyCBK and Phil the Thrill were like, who wants to play against these two? And I was like, I want, let me play. And then I went ahead and played. And it turned out that we were by far the best players to ever play against these two, at least over there. And we gave, by the way, we had the choice of the heroes, so we gave them Newerth and Dark Lady and picked Succubus and Corrupted Disciple ourselves. And today we are just going to take a look at this game, just for the fun of it. I thought it would be a fun video, and we actually do pretty good. As you can see, the replay is incredibly long, and we are going to fast forward through a lot of it because it's kind of boring. But it was a really fun experience, and the thing is, the depressing part about all this is that we got pretty fucking close to winning this game. Really close. And all we got was this piece of shit. And some other retards got completely crushed. 15-minute concede. And they got some nice $200 hardware. And I'm like, bitches. Anyways. As you can see, it's just... regular stuff going on. The fun thing about this combo, and the reason why we picked it, is because Succubus can sleep someone, and then Corrupted Disciple is able to conduit them without them being able to well, do anything. Yeah. But again, we are going to fast forward through the entire game. Here you can see how it's supposed to work. But we got 2 ranged heroes, and in theory it was supposed to work pretty good, and it does work pretty good. We are actually able to put up a lot of pressure against them. Of course, their heroes are pure shit. But it was still a lot of fun, because you have to imagine during the Gamescom there was like this Heroes of Newerth booth. It was not the biggest one, it was actually pretty small, but still a fun experience, and everybody was going crazy because this was the first game ever that someone actually picked heroes that stood a chance against them. And we showed our ratings and our stats before the game started, and it was pretty obvious. He is around, well, back then he was around 1850 and I was 1800, so we obviously were pretty decent players and actually able to do this. Bad thing is neither of us was used to playing support, so I was like, yeah, I'm kind of an all-rounder, let me do it. And then I picked, and I had got that succubus, and here we are. Dark Lady got herself a rune. But again, this is against 2 pro players in Hanny and Magix, and if you just take a look at the stats, it's incredible how many last hits these guys got, even though they were not really able to get close. I actually don't believe that Dark Lady was the best choice of hero to give them. But really, what would you do? Let's just assume you want to give someone the worst choice of heroes possible. In a 2v2, only mid. What are you going to give them? Ophelia? No. These guys are pros. As long if you give them someone any ranged hero, we are screwed. We really are. That's not even close. So that's no option. So it has to be 2 minis. Wait, here we get that Bloodlust skill! Bloodlust skill is coming out for the Hellborn side, and it looks like our 2 casual players are actually able to keep up the pressure on the Legion side, consisting of 2 pros from the best clan back at during that time. They were not really the best, but Online Kingdom was really good, really fucking good. Anyways, but yeah, we had good heroes to do this with, but we screwed up. You're going to see how and why and whatever. This game is actually not exciting, but it's going to be quite fun. I'm just showing this so I can talk a little bit about Gamescom, because I think this is related to Gamescom, at least somewhat. So, and I want to talk about Gamescom. I have been going to the Gamescom for 4 years now, I think. Yeah, that should be right, 4 years. And I of course went last year, obviously, and it was a lot of fun. For all you guys out there that never went to Gamescom or anything similar, basically it's a huge ball of advertisement. But the fun part is that that you are able to test out a lot of games. And I personally, that may sound crazy, but I go over there for the esports. I don't actually go for the games because I'm not that big into single player games. I don't know, I simply don't enjoy them. I don't think most of these are fun. It's that easy. I don't like single player games. This may sound stupid, but that's just how it is. I don't like single player games. There are a few exceptions, but overall, nah, don't like it. But I enjoy esports, and I'm a huge esports fan. I want to make each sports bigger, and that's why I go over there. I really enjoy the esports that's going on. There's a lot of Street Fighter, and I'm not like most guys are that consider themselves to be an esports fan. They are like StarCraft fans or whatever, Street Fighter fans. They like kind of stick to their own set of games. Oh, yeah. I, on the other hand, I really like all kind of esports. I like watching StarCraft, even though I don't play it. I own the game, but I don't play it. I'm really bad. But I like watching Street Fighter, Quake, Counter-Strike, whatever. I don't even care. Even Call of Duty. It's just that I like esports overall. I think it's a fun concept. And yeah, completely underrated. But by the way, in the game you can see Reach just pushed in their first tower, and now that's the combination I was talking about. There's nothing they can do. But I like esports overall. That's just a thing, and that's why I go over there, because there's a lot of esports, and there are actually many things I didn't know about that they were even actually are esports. Last year, League of Legends sadly was really big, but of course StarCraft 2 and Dota 2. Dota 2 was incredible. I don't actually like the game. I have had the beta for like ages. But I don't play it. I don't know. I should probably try it again. If you guys want me to, I can make some Dota 2 videos. But I don't actually enjoy that game that much. That's why you don't see any Dota 2 content coming from me. I simply think Heroes of Newerth was more fun. But over there, Dota 2, watching Dota 2 for the first time, we were like, oh my god, that's incredible. They had a huge booth. Like, over there in Köln, they have a huge area for the Gamescom. It's really big, really is. And Dota 2 was like, it's the Gamescom is split up into 5 different areas. It's like five halls. I think is that the term I can use for that? But it was basically split. Let's just say the Gamescom was split into 5 different areas, and out of these 5 areas, Dota 2 had like half of one, and it was incredible, because especially what was fun, during one day we were like, okay guys, we are done. We have been going around all day long. We need a break. Oh, by the way, nice teamfight going on over here. I go down, which sucks. But we were like, okay, me and my friends, which I'm talking about, we're like, okay guys, screw this. We're just going to chill out for a minute, and yeah, watch some Dota 2. And then we kind of waited a little bit, and then we finally got some nice little seats and watched some Dota 2 for like 3 hours. And the fun thing is, not only did we watch it for that long, but it took longer than the convention was actually supposed to be, well, open. So we watched Dota 2. I think the convention closes at 6 PM or something. I don't actually think that's true, but let's just say 6 PM. I think it's 7. Okay, let's say 7 PM. The convention closes at 7 PM. Dota 2 was still going at around 8 PM. Or even later. Oh, by the way, that's the point where they are. That coordination is incredible. They are really good, these guys. And I don't have shit, but Corrupted has a lot. But that turned out to be like 1.5 hours longer than we are supposed to stay there, and we were like, fuck this shit, we are going to watch some Dota 2, and everybody was like, yeah, fuck this shit, we are not going to we're not going to leave this building until this game is over. And Toby1 was also like, true Dota fans, don't leave the building before this game is over. We were all like, yeah, and we stayed, and like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, we went. The game finally finished. By the way, the game had one of the most epic scenes ever. This is something you cannot have during a live stream or on VOD, but it was actually it happened around this area in Dota. You obviously have a similar map, and this part of the map is actually pretty much the same, but it happened around here. Oh, give me a sec. And Doombringer, they got caught and died. And then a huge team fight was going on, which the Hellbourne side was losing, which was the side the Doombringer was on. And give me another second. My mom just got home, but she's... Well, anyways, I'm sorry for that. That Doombringer bought back and TP'd right in here with post haste. And Toby Vaughn was like, "Oh my god, Doom is back!" In that moment, Doom activated his BKB or shrunken head, which in Dota it makes you incredibly big. It simply makes you bigger and shiny a little bit. Makes you good. But Doom was running around that huge monster of everything, turning everything into fells, and Toby, all he had to say was like, "Oh my god, Doom is back! Run!" And everybody started running away, because everybody was screwed, and Doom was simply going on a rampage, tearing everything apart, and the crowd was going crazy. All of us, Doom is back! That was... You cannot have anything like that during VOD, and since in Germany we don't have actually any big LANs or something going on, at least not where I am from, and that's the only time of the year I'm actually able to watch some live esports. That's why I go to the Gamescom. Live esports is really, really amazing. Especially with the crowd going crazy like that. And Doom is back! Run! Run for your lives! That was amazing. It really was. And after that game was over, we got to see the other side of the Gamescom. We walked out of the building because we kind of had to leave like 1.5 hours ago. And we walked. And then we walked right by some booths, and you could see the developers of the game sitting there and playing like the new FIFA and testing all of the other games, and everybody's having a good time because nobody was there anymore. And in the background, someone was cleaning everything up, and yeah, that was fun experience. As you can see, we are pushing in the another tower and now going to the base. Crockley side is pretty fucking farm. And yeah, oh, that was back in the day when Hammer of the Black Legion was still ridiculously broken. Still is really powerful, but was ridiculously broken back then. But yeah, Gamescom was a fun experience, and I actually decided I'm going to try to maybe be a shortcaster this year for Heroes of Newerth. If they actually plan to do anything, I think I could help them out. Because come on, isn't it logical to like send that one German guy? I think. I'm kind of known in the community, and in the community I'm that one German guy. At least that's what I think. And if I'm that guy anyways, and I'm going to go to Gamescom, nothing is going to change that fact. And I would not even want any money from them or anything like that. I just would do it for free, just for the fun of it. And help them out, maybe shoutcast a little bit. By the way, I have been doing shoutcasts for longer than anyone else. I was the first person ever. I think I have not seen any video older than my first Heroes of Newerth video, so. But yeah, I really want to kind of go over there and maybe maybe help them out a little bit. It would not even cost them anything. Maybe like one burger, because I'm I would be hungry and wanted someone or would want something to eat. Yeah. Oh, that tower's going to go down. But in the meantime, poor old succubus getting killed. And now they have a lead in gold. No, they don't have a lead in gold, but they have a lead in kills. And I think they are pretty close to having a lead in experience. But I really want to kind of maybe at least try. I think it's worth a try. And I actually think I could be able to be quite some help to them. Don't know. Maybe that's just me. But this was a fun game. Really was. I'm kind of looking around to see if I have anything left from the Gamescom. I have my Steel Series hardware. Other than that, I have some t-shirts lying around. But these, that's not actually anything special. Oh, the barracks is going to go down! Dark Lady bought back, Corrupted Disciple is also going to go. But he bought back instantly as well, TP'd it to the middle. And is now going crazy. Trying to catch someone. He can actually manage to. Oh, that was bad. I'm sorry, but it was bad. Should not have activated that. But yeah. Mini barracks is down, and looks like the range barracks is going to go down as well. So looks like our Halberd side is actually doing quite good. Has an advantage. Dark Lady charging in onto Succubus, but Succubus uses her ultimate for the first time in the entire game, and they instantly get a kill out of that. And Newerth goes down as well. Yeah, that was the problem in this game. They basically focused me on every single time because I wasn't able to use my ultimate. Which sucked. And this Corrupted Disciple made some stupid item choices. Don't know why that barbed armor, they are not focusing him down anyways. And he doesn't have that much health, so don't like that. And here we go with a nice shout out to myself. I was like, bunch of German guys watching Heroes of Newerth. I can use that for big CQ plays. I remember that, that was funny. And I think that was the day I uploaded some. Yeah. A game in which I failed terribly as Hellbringer, that's why I answered with big Hellbringer. Hellbringer plays. But the problem in this game was I was not actually able to communicate with the Corrupted Disciple. Because shit was so loud, and we could not hear anything at all, because we were right next to the speakers. And yeah, that's kind of sucked. No. Oh, it looks like the shrine is exposed. The Corrupted Disciple goes down, but he buys back instantly. No longer has any buyback tokens though. But yeah, it looks like we should be actually able to win this. The World Tree already damaged. Oh, that Nullfire Blade form Newerth actually turned out to be a really good pickup. World Tree taking a lot of damage. Dark Lady charging in, and Succubus goes down instantly in the meantime. Corrupted Disciple trying to run away, but he gets nuked down from Dark Lady. World Tree only at below half health. Nice. Leech inside. Is the Leech inside going to be able to hold this off? Are they? No, Dark Lady got herself a brutalizer, so that's going to hurt. If she gets some good procs. If she does. But that's the question. Will she? Oh. Yeah, you can see. That's the problem if you give your enemy team carries. If it gets really late, they are able to turn it around, and basically that's the end of the game. They win because they got far more money. And as you can see, they are now able to push in everything. And we cannot do anything against it because I don't have shit. Really don't. And Grab the Disciple kind of wasted his money. So yeah, that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video anyways. Oh! Dark Lady went down. But I thought maybe it's would be fun to have a little bit of storytelling. And I'm going to start working on my new video series, Quick Tips for Heroes of Newerth. Today I'm going to start working on it probably, or I'm going to stream either one. Well, probably both, but anyways, you guys should be kind of excited for that. I think it's a good idea and it's going to be quite a lot of fun, but yeah. Let's just quickly watch this game come to an end. It was back when Congo was still really bad. But I thought it would be fun if we just did some little storytelling. Like, everybody likes to listen to some fun stories. While we finish up this game, let me tell you about another story. So, we went to the Gamescom. I'm again talking about last year. And we slept in a tent. Simply because we couldn't afford anything different. Yeah, that's basically it. It's really expensive. And you have to rent it very early if you want to sleep in some cheap hotel or something like that. And we couldn't afford anything expensive, so we slept in a tent. Bad thing about that was that it was really bad weather. There was a storm going on outside. And idiots that we are, we placed our tent in a hole in the ground. So, what's the problem with that? So let me tell you. Let's just assume that's the ground, okay? And we placed, oh, let's just assume that's the ground. And we placed our tent right here. Problem is that the ground was more like this. And we placed our tent here. And it rained. And everybody that placed his tent over here or over here was fine. Because the rain went all down in the hole. And we got screwed up really bad. And also my the tent we used was not waterproof. So everything got wet. Everything. And basically we had a huge well, lake inside of our tent. The next day one of my friends woke up entirely drenched in water. Everything was wet. It was really funny, and it was especially funny for me because the tent was is split up into two parts. It's one chamber, then like a thing in the middle, and a big room for everybody. and because we were like 5 people, I think we were 5. Me, Steve, Toby, Kevin, and Dennis. Yes, 5 people. 4 went into the main room, and I slept in the small one. And because of that, I was the only one safe from the rain and didn't get wet. I didn't even wake up. And as soon as I woke up the next day, I only heard everybody go like, "Ah, everything is wet!" And I was like, that's funny. Cool story, bro. Anyways. Let's just quickly finish up this game. Oh, Cyber Fighter coming out, and here goes! Triple Cyber dies and everything is over and we are all dead. Shit is happening and this game is over. Blah blah blah. Like lady trying to solo Conga. She couldn't do that with the new Conga. But with the old one it was possible. But that pretty much finishes up the game. So we kind of lost against 2 pro players. Which sucks. But I think that's supposed to happen. Oh, Corrupted, are you able to do this? No, you're not, you're dead. And now they are going to push and everything, and... yeah. That was not the funnest of all replays, but I hope you guys enjoyed anyways, and see you next time.